Hello everyone, Shroomworks here. Welcome to the episode 5 of Let's Play Avorion. First off, let me apologize for the terrible audio quality in the last video. Turns out unplugging and replugging the mic resetted all its configuration, and that turned into a mild clusterfuck with the audio quality, so I had to equalize it, but it turned out to be quite horrible. So, sorry about that. Everything's been fixed now, so audio quality should be fine again. Okay, in this episode we shall go for Operation Exodus as well as boss Swoks. I've been searching around a little bit. As you can see, I've been in quite a few sectors here, searching for the second beacon, and I found it. As you can see here, Operation Exodus. And yeah, after deciphering the beacons, we found another beacon leading you to a new location. So I found both X and Y coordinates, which led me to this little sector here, where I found the first beacon for Operation Exodus. This is leading us now to this sector. And while we are doing that, the hunt for new beacons every time, we will, without a doubt, cross the space that boss Swoks is in. Swoks spawns in a distance from the core of 430 to 380, so in between 430 and 380 boss Swoks will spawn. You will have to jump around into empty sectors though before he spawns. Each time he has a slightly higher chance of spawning until 8 or 9 jumps in, and he should have 100% of spawning. Swoks is not going to be much of a difficulty now that we have shields. And let me show you real quick. I've been working a little bit more on the bridge here, trying to do a little bit here on the side, but it doesn't look all that great. I might delete it again and try to rework the whole thing. But yeah, so far so good. All the searching for the beacons netted me with quite a bit of money here, 2.5 million almost, thanks to all the asteroids that I found and sold, as well as titanium and neonite, a good amount of both of them, thanks to all the wax that I found. So, and if we look at the systems, I've got quite a few new systems here, as well as 8 systems now. No, 7. 6, sorry. 6 system slots now. I've put in some turret slots. And yeah, we have to get a little bit bigger though before we can unlock slot number 7, sorry. And yeah, I've gotten quite a few new modules here, mostly white. They're mostly redundant. I can change them in for something better at the research station. What I have found here, that is awesome, pretty much. The generator upgrade with plus 64% generated energy and plus 36% recharge rate. Once slot 7 is unlocked, I will definitely put that in. As for weapons, I found a few new weapons, mostly pulse cannons and chain gun turrets and so on and so forth. They are almost all neonite, so I had to change the front of the ship from armor plating to neonite plating so I can mount these turrets. They're doing a fair good amount of damage, and sound effects are cool. So, shields shouldn't be a problem anymore. Now I've angered the Zotan because I fired the cannons. Okay, first, let's see. The first beacon should be here on this part. So we have to jump all the way over here. Make our way there. And I'll be taking any hidden mass sectors that I find. I will fly in there, look what's going around. And once I reach the space where boss Swoks spawns, I will be back. I found something interesting once again. The cult is back, they are worshipping a Nyanite asteroid, and they've got a ship here, a cruiser, and it is the perfect example for a stick ship. See how long this damn thing is now thin? It's very difficult to hit something that thin, unless you shoot at the backside, of course, but still, this is quite terrible. And a ship is calling for help. Let me... they're a bit too far away. I'm not gonna get there in time. So I'm gonna continue my quest. I have to go around this rift somehow to get to these coordinates. So, back when we're in Boss Swoks space. Now here's something interesting. Without even trying, I've accidentally encountered the AI. This is another boss. I'm not sure I can take this thing on just yet, but we can try. Just have to jump away in time. Oh, there it comes with plasma cannons. Oh boy. That thing has a ridiculous amount of shields. And as it takes damage, it's already happening. It splits into smaller parts. Smaller and smaller and smaller. And you have to kill all of it. Doesn't matter how small the part is, you have to kill it. And it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. However, the AI, since it is a respawning boss, you can farm it for modules. I'd say the AI is the best module farming boss there is. With the amount of modules that thing drops, it's insane. It's always dropping an artifact too, so if you happen to lose one by accident, or want just more artifacts, go ahead, kill the AI. Okay. Getting quite a few modules here already. And the shield is taking quite a beating. Oh dear. Let's get some distance here. It would be nice to get 3 artifacts in a single episode. Though I'm not sure if I can really take on the full AI. I mean... that's just ridiculous. It's only half the shields, and they are boosted by a shield module, so yeah. And it's getting closer. Oh dear. I have to speed away then. But shield is regenerating slowly. If you can stay a little bit out of its way, we could chip away at it bit by bit. Oh, there comes another volley. Ah, let's go. As you can see on the bars, it doesn't have lost much health nor much shield. So this boss takes quite a while. Let's kill that thing. Ah, that's the next part. My tip is, whenever such a part breaks off, concentrate on that part. Don't concentrate on the AI itself, because it'll just break apart into more and more smaller pieces, which will easily overwhelm you. Concentrate on the parts that have broken off. Kill them first. There we go. And tons of modules again. Wonderful. And shield is halfway gone. See if we can break off another little part. Chipping away at it one bit at a time. Oh, nice. Blue module. And another part that has broken off. Shield is getting quite low here. That's certainly a bigger part here. It's not breaking as easily as I hoped. And shields are almost gone. Let's speed away. Recharge them a little. Well, it's been about a half an hour now, and I finally managed to get the hull to 50%, more or less. AI is really a boss. You need to bring a lot of time. But oh, look at all of these modules. It's amazing. When you look at this, these two dropped earlier. Awesome shield booster. Awesome quantum hyperspace upgrade. Yeah, it takes more energy, but it's awesome. So many modules, and I think I see a yellow one up there. Yep, there's one. Well then, on to another half hour full of fun, I suppose. It's been quite a long fight, but I finally managed to get the AI down far enough that it's basically not much more than just blowing up a few modules here and there. It's gonna split a little bit, but that's pretty much it. It's been now good an hour since the start of the fight. That gives you a sense of how many parts the AI is splitting into. In the meantime, Zoten visited the sector, pirates visited the sector, so that's even more fun. Yeah, it should be over any minute now. Just this little part here. Whew. So this is it. That was the AI. And we have our first artifact. Artifact number 6. There are 8 artifacts in total. And each artifact gives 5 slots for turrets. So, this one, all turrets plus 2. We can easily change that over. And now we've got quite a few more slots. I found quite a few more turrets. Especially this one, the Neonite Mining Turret, exotic tier. With 42% efficiency, which is pretty damn awesome. Other than that, look at that inventory. It's glorious, isn't it? Oh yeah, it absolutely is. And I got another module here, a radar upgrade, plus 5 radar range and plus 3 deep scan range. Makes finding hidden Mars sectors a little bit easier. And I got the high-tech trading system, but it's not that great because it doesn't show you any trade routes. Oh no, let's go. No, okay, wrong. It does show trade routes in at least 2 sectors. So, now that the AI is taken care of, I've got pretty much all the modules. One is still missing. Come here. Now we can continue the journey into the Outer Rim for Operation Exodus and, of course, boss Swoks. So, I'm gonna continue with that, and if something interesting happens, I'll be back. A wild boss Swoks has appeared. Time to take him down. Well then, well hello there, who might you be? I could ask you the same. You have not heard of me yet? I am Boss Swoks the Third, Scourge of the Outer Sectors. You will get to know me soon enough. What shall we pick? Boss Swoks the Third? Who are your predecessors? I am just one of many brothers. After they were killed, it was my time to rise to power. Strange, something tells me he's going to... suffer the same fate as his brothers? Maybe? You have 2 choices. You can choose to pay 1,239,000 credits for a pathetic life and ship, or you can choose to die. Now, what will it be? If you are a completionist and want the achievement that comes with this boss, then pick the third option. Is there a third alternative? No. Ask again, is there really no third alternative? No! Why no third alternative? Because I said so. Enough stupid questions, die. Okay, so I've been upgrading the ship a little bit. I've put in a few more weapon systems. Cannon turrets, to be precise. They are very powerful and have a high range, but they overheat quickly. And Swoks is already taking quite a beating. And of course Swoks doesn't spawn alone, he's got about 5 ships with him that you need to fight. Well, you don't have to fight him, you can just kill the boss, get the artifact and get out of there, but yeah, just so you know. And the bloom is really starting to get on my nerves. I mean, look at that. You know what? Turn that off for now. There! I can see my ship again! Awesome! And that's the end for Swoks. And another artifact for ours. Let's kill his goons. Just because, well, that was faster than expected. By the way, when you find something ominous glowing, you can usually find a color for your color selection. Such as solar tomato that we just found. Okay, 2 more to go. That was a quick disassembly. Just 1 more. I feel so sorry for him. Oh, there's 1 left. My bad. There we go. Okay, so that was boss Swoks the Third. Eternal light yellow. Strange. That doesn't look yellow to me, more like gray. Maybe I'm just colorblind. Anyway, just like with the AI, when you're within the radius where Swoks can spawn, just jump into empty sectors and he'll show up. So, next target, or rather next go, is this little sector here. It's quite a ways away, but this is where we find the next beacon. And I think I'm gonna skip all the journey until I'm in the last sector for Operation Exodus. So, well then, here we are. It's been a long trip. Look at that. But we're finally here. This is it. You know, you're in the last sector for Operation Exodus when you jump into a sector with lots of racks and a beacon. All you have to do is target that beacon, F to interact and establish communication. So, is this thing working? What? Hello, who is this? Are you from Operation Exodus? Operation Exodus? Yes, yes. Well, and no. I don't understand. We never took part in Operation Exodus ourselves, it was our ancestors who did it. Your ancestors? Yes, the Exodus took place more than 100 years ago. What happened? A few hundred years back, an alien species appeared in the center of the galaxy, the Zotan. We knew aliens. Since the great rise of the technology 600 years back, everybody knew how to build and use spaceships. This is how we all colonized space in the first place. But the Zotan were different, cold, careless. They didn't care for anybody, they didn't even answer our attempts to communicate. They just appeared and it seemed like they didn't care about anything at all. Then they started harvesting. They ate away everything. Asteroids, ships, some say they even consume entire planets. After a great battle we realized that we didn't stand a chance. Not that they were unbeatable, but we did manage to win several battles. But they just kept pouring out of the center, more and more of them. In the end, it didn't matter. They were just overrunners as they had way more resources. The only thing that was left for us to do was to flee, so we started Operation Exodus. And now we live here. What is Operation Exodus? Operation Exodus was the largest migration the galaxy had seen. After we realized we couldn't beat the Zotan and at the time, we decided to flee. They were getting closer and closer to our home sectors, so we and our allies decided that it was time to fall back and work out a new strategy. We realized that the Zotan were expanding their territory from the center of the galaxy, so we thought the best move would be to journey to the edge of the galaxy. We hoped that this might give us enough time to find a strategy to beat them. Half the galaxy had agreed to join us, and we went on with the preparations. Then they hit us. We didn't know if they knew what we were planning or if it was just a coincidence, but subspace rifts started to appear. They tore the galaxy to shreds. Billions of lives were lost. Entire sectors just disappeared. It was a slaughter. And the worst part? We never even saw a single Zotan ship. The alliance was weakened, and there were thousands of factions arising out of the chaos. But we had come too far, invested too many resources. We had to go through with Operation Exodus, but it was too disorganized. Nothing went according to plan. Most members of the alliance weren't even agreeing on where we should leave to. Finally, we decided we would not wait any longer. We took off and left behind beacons that would lead the members of the Operation Exodus to this place. And now we live here. Where are you? We're scattered all over these wreckages. I would never have thought that anybody would come out here. We set up this beacon, but we never thought anybody would use it. There are many of us in other sectors, but sadly we can't reach them. And now we live here. Do you know how to beat the Zotan? The Zotan ships are no more special than ours or yours. They're strong, but you can defeat them in combat. The main problem is that there is just so many of them. You have to stop them from calling in reinforcements. We don't know how to do that or where they are coming from, but during our times fighting them, our ancestors managed to get their hands on some of their technology. You can have some of it if you want, it's worthless to us anyways. We dumped one of the artifacts from a wreckage near you. Have a look around. And now we live here. I have to go, because now I have to see where they dumped the artifact from. A wreckage near me. There are so many wreckages around. Come on, where's the artifact? Oh, I see it, I see it. There it is. Hooray! Operation Exodus complete. Now, there it is. This is artifact number 1. So far, we've got 3 artifacts. We got number 6, we got number 3, and now number 1. And the best thing about the artifacts is they give you 5 turrets each, but don't drain any of your system, your energy. And now we've got 2 weapons more. Let's see. What kind of weapons do I have? Oh, laser turrets, repair turrets, force turrets. Oh, a rare iron mining turret. Oh, awesome. Double neonite salvaging turret. Oh, I'm gonna install this. I'm so gonna install this. That's a titanium salvaging turret. Neonite mining. Where did I see that thing? There it is. Do I have any more? Salvaging. Double neonite salvaging turret. That is good. Anything else? Oh yeah, definitely. Where to place you? How about... I can wedge that in. Cool. And I have another one. Let's see. That's Neonite. That's a triple chain gun turret. That's a Neonite turret. Neonite, Neonite. You know what? Can just place it down. We've got the space for it. I'll place it right there. Awesome. Oh, and that has trinium. Hey, excellent. 63,000. It's the next, that's the next material we need to get. Trinium. Let's try these lasers out a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. They have a good harvesting speed. Getting a little bit of trinium out of it. Not too shabby. Oh, and a module. Awesome. What do you get? An iron salvaging turret. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely doing what's needed to do. What's this? Object detector, shield. Well, I think I'm gonna stay a little while in this sector and mine every little bit of trinium I can find, and then I will make my way back down towards the core. I have found two pretty good wormholes. One over here, that leads further down into the core, closer to Neonite space. So this is not Neonite space, Trinium space, and that is where we will have to go next. Other than that, there is another artifact that we can get. I'm most likely doing this in next episode, and work a little bit more on the ship in between episodes. The next artifact I would like to get is from Botan the Smuggler. That's an entire quest line in and of itself. It's a bit annoying since you have to buy a lot of things, but yeah, I'll show you in the next episode. So, as always, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please consider to like, share, comment, or subscribe. It'll help me and the channel. And I hope I'm going to see you next time. Until then, stay safe